Mike, how about having lunch together? I'm thinking about going to the new sandwich shop.
Sorry, I can't. I'm busy preparing for my presentation this afternoon.
Then do you want me to pick something up for you? Tony, I have good news. I don't have to attend the conference this weekend.
Oh, really? That's great. Then we can go to the rock festival as we planned, right?
I'd love to, but I'm afraid the tickets may be sold out.
Honey, it's a bit cold in here.
Because I opened the windows to let some fresh air in.
Then how about turning up the heat?
There's no need to do that. I'm going to close the windows in a little while. I can go make you a cup of hot tea.
Thank you. That's so nice. I'll just put on my jacket.
Good idea. Actually, it's unhealthy to maintain a high indoor temperature during winter.
Why is that?
Because it makes a bigger temperature gap between indoors and outdoors. And it can negatively affect your body.
You mean it can make people sick?
Yes. High indoor temperatures make the air dry, so it creates more dust. As a result, people can catch a cold more easily or develop breathing problems.
Hello, students. As everybody is aware, Mr. Brown has been a great asset to our school, where he has contributed greatly to a variety of projects. It's with much sadness that we inform you that Mr. Gauchi will be leaving us at the end of June 2014. He'll be taking a new job in Kenya, where he'll be working at a local village school. He'll be sorely missed by the school administration, staff, parents, and students alike. But we're sure in his future workplace, he'll be a valuable presence. Please thank him for the excellent service he has offered our school and for his commitment to excellence.
The movie will start right after these advertisements.
These advertisements are very interesting, aren't they?
Yes. Look, that winter jacket the man is wearing in the advertisement is really popular nowadays.
Yeah, it is. But I heard it's actually made for professional mountain climbers, not for ordinary people.
Really? Then why is it so popular? I mean, considering it's so expensive.
Because the jacket company is using what's called the bandwagon effect.
The bandwagon effect? What's that?
It refers to when people imitate certain behavior simply because other people are doing it.
I see. Then the same can be said about cell phones. Whenever a new model comes out, everybody thinks they have to have one.
Exactly. Many people buy the new model, even though the one they already have is still in good condition.
That's really wasteful.
Good afternoon, class. Today, we'll discuss the banyan tree, an enormous tree native to India, with many uses and a long history. Its name comes from merchants called banyas, who rested in the shade of this tree. The banyan tree is the national tree of India, where it's considered sacred, and its linked roots and branches are sometimes used to symbolize the country's unity. Since the roots run from the branches to the ground, they support the tree. That's why it can grow very large, up to 200 meters in diameter. Because it's so big, it provides abundant shade, so it's frequently planted near homes and villages to provide some coolness. Besides providing shade, banyan trees have several other uses. The bark is suitable for making paper, and the roots are used to make rope. In addition, medicinally, the sap of the tree is used to treat skin problems, and its seeds are used to treat patients with diabetes. Pretty amazing, right? Now, let's look at the historical relationship between this tree and religions. Good afternoon, class. Today, we'll discuss the banyan tree, an enormous tree native to India, with many uses and a long history. Its name comes from merchants called banyas, who rested in the shade of this tree. The banyan tree is the national tree of India, where it's considered sacred, and its linked roots and branches are sometimes used to symbolize the country's unity. Since the roots run from the branches to the ground, they support the tree. That's why it can grow very large, up to 200 meters in diameter. Because it's so big, it provides abundant shade, so it's frequently planted near homes and villages to provide some coolness. Besides providing shade, banyan trees have several other uses. The bark is suitable for making paper, and the roots are used to make rope. In addition, medicinally, the sap of the tree is used to treat skin problems, and its seeds are used to treat patients with diabetes. Pretty amazing, right? Now, let's look at the historical relationship between this tree and religions.
Ms. Williams, long time no see.
Mr. Green, I never thought that I would see you here. How have you been?
Great. I've been keeping myself busy. You must be busy with your work, too.
Definitely. We're always pressed for time, aren't we?
Yeah, but wasn't working on that last show together such a great experience?
It sure was. And it's amazing how the drama ended up with the highest viewer ratings last year.
It's all because of your script writing. That's why we received so many awards.
Thanks, but it was your directing that made it possible.
Stop flattering me. So what kind of show are you writing these days?
I've been working on a sitcom.
Oh, great. I hope we'll get to work together again soon.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it was great running into you. Enjoy your meal.
Thanks. Take care.
Welcome to our city library. Thank you for taking time to volunteer here.
I'm so happy I can help.
Let me show you around. The computer on the counter is used for checking in and out books.
Oh, there's a cart in front of the counter.
Yeah, we need the cart to move around the books.
I see. How can I reach the books on the top shelf?
You can use the ladder in the corner.
Okay. What is that big TV monitor next to the bookshelf for?
On the weekends, we show free movies.
Wow, that's great. But isn't that noisy?
No, because people use those wireless headphones hanging on the wall.
I see. Jeremy, has our new computer arrived yet?
No. A computer store employee just called and told me it would be delivered in 30 minutes.
Great. And they're going to take our old computer, aren't they?
Yes. I already put it in the box so that they can easily take it.
Good. Oh, did you format the hard drive first? Our information could fall into the wrong hands.
I forgot to do that, but even formatting the hard drive won't completely erase the data.
I've heard that. That's why there are software programs that totally destroy data.
Yeah, but we don't have time to get one of those programs.
Since we only have half an hour until they get here, I think you'd better take the hard drive out of the computer and erase the data later.
Good idea. I'll do that right away.
Hi, Kathy. We're going to do some more filming tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're going on as planned.
Okay, good. You know, we only have 1 month left before the deadline for the Youth Film Festival.
Yeah, I think we can make it. We have one little problem, though.
What's that?
I thought of the perfect setting for the final scene, but I don't know where I can find a place to film it.
What type of setting are you thinking of?
One where there's an old Victorian house with a porch and a big oak tree behind it. Do you know of any place like that?
I know there are places like that in the suburbs. I can find you one.
Great. If you can, please do that for me.
Okay. I promise I'll do it by Monday.
Thanks.
Wow! I finally finished writing the big report at work.
Congratulations on completing that big task.
Thanks. So Mike and I are planning on going fishing this Saturday to relax.
Fishing? Sounds great.
Why don't you join us?
I'd love to, but I already have plans this weekend. I'm going to Boston.
Didn't you just have a business trip there a couple weeks ago? Do you have another business trip there?
No. You know my brother Ron is a professional tennis player. He has a big tournament there this weekend.
Oh, I see. You'd like to cheer him on and watch him play. That sounds like an exciting weekend.
Definitely. But let's go fishing together sometime in the future. I'd love to go fishing in this nice weather we've been having.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Florida Wildlife Volunteer Center. I'm sure most of you want to interact with the wildlife here, and it's possible to feed some of the animals. But you must know the right way to feed them while you volunteer. So please consider these 4 things when feeding the wildlife here. First, ensure you're going to be safe while feeding the wild animals. Second, ask yourself if the situation could cause the animals any problems. Third, only feed animals a small amount on an irregular basis so they'll retain their natural food-finding skills. Lastly, feed them food that would be similar to their natural diet. Please keep these points in mind while you stay here. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi. I'd like to buy a fish tank, some fish, and an air pump.
Okay. Do you have any particular fish tank in mind?
The smaller, the better.
I see. We have 2 small-size fish tanks. This round one for $80 and this square one for $90.
I like the round one better. So I think I'll take that one.
All right. Then with that size tank, I'd recommend getting these baby angelfish. They're $10 each.
Beautiful. I'll take 5 of them. And which pump do you recommend?
This mini pump should be big enough. It's $10.
I'll take that too. I also need fish food.
The fish food is $8 a bag, but it's free if you buy 6 or more fish.
Oh, then go ahead and give me 6 fish.
Great. Anything else?
No, here's my credit card.
Hello, South Hills Hotel. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a conference room for September 18th.
Okay, let me check which rooms are available on that day. The Orchid, the Iris, and the Grand Ballroom are available. How many people do you expect?
About 250 people.
Then you'll need the Grand Ballroom or the Orchid Room. The Grand Ballroom seats 350, the Orchid Room seats 300.
I'll take the Orchid Room. What's the rental fee?
It's $350 for 4 hours and $750 a day.
We'll need it for a full day. Do you have a service that provides light refreshments?
Yes, we do, for an extra $200. Then your total would be $950.
It's a bit over our budget. I'll just reserve the room without refreshments.
Okay, I'll make your reservation.
Hello, class. I hope everybody had a good lunch. Today, in our third class on Polynesian culture, we're going to talk about the Rongo Rongo script. This was a writing system for the Easter Island language, Rapa Nui. Amazingly, it was created by only a few hundred native islanders without the aid of the outside world. It had about 120 symbols, mainly representations of birds, fish, plants, and some geometric shapes. In the 1860s, a priest visiting Easter Island saw wooden samples of the writings, but couldn't find any native willing and able to translate the writings. Although a number of attempts have been made to decode them, none have been completely successful. Let me show you some pictures of the writings.
Sam, have you bought the textbook for your geography class yet?
No, I haven't. I'm actually shopping for a used copy online right now. It's available from these 5 sellers. Which one do you think I should get?
Well, how much are you willing to spend on it?
Actually, I don't want to pay more than $30.
Okay. What about the condition of the book?
I'm thinking of a copy in good condition.
Why don't you consider one in acceptable condition? Even though some pages may be a little dirty, scribbled on, or wrinkled, they're still readable.
Okay. This time, I'll follow your suggestion.
I'm sure that will be fine for you. Then you should choose one of these 2 sellers.
Right. Oh, look. This seller won't ship it overseas, and I need the book to be delivered overseas.
I see. Then this one is the best for you.
Yeah, that's the one I'll order.
Eric, have you started practicing for the choir contest?
Yes, our class choir started practicing last month.
That's good. Where do you practice?
We do our practice in the music room after school.
I see. Your choir must be getting better and better.
For sure. Our harmony is constantly improving.
Great. Maybe your class will win the contest.
I hope so, but I'm afraid that there's something missing in our choir.
What do you mean?
Well, I think the harmony is good, but we need something else to impress the judges.
Hi, Jason. What's up?
Hi, Sarah. Actually, I called to ask you a favor.
What is it?
You know, I'm leaving tomorrow to go on a trip to Indonesia for 10 days.
Oh, I remember you told me that.
But I have a problem. I ordered a book online a week ago, and it hasn't arrived yet.
Really? Did you call the vendor and ask why you haven't received it yet?
Yes. He said that I'll get my book in about 3 more days, because the book that I ordered got lost in delivery.
I see. So it's going to arrive while you're away.
Right. Can I change the delivery address to your place so you can receive it for me?
Oh, is it possible to change the delivery address now?
Yes, I already checked with the delivery service.
Amber is taking an after-school English poetry class. In class, Mr. Adams, her teacher, explains what rhyme is and how it's used in a poem. For example, king rhymes with ring, and though with low. Mr. Adams says rhymes are commonly used in many songs as well, and he plays a nice song with lots of rhymes in it. Amber thinks it's very interesting and decides to write a poem in English. However, after finishing her poem, she's not sure if she used rhymes properly. So, she visits Mr. Adams' office to ask him if the rhymes in her poem are used correctly. In this situation, what would Amber most likely say to Mr. Adams?